What's up, YouTube? This video I'm going to talk about how this dog behaves on his walk. Okay, this is Ace. I introduced him in my first video. So I have a couple other videos out. So I kind of just wanted to talk about, how he behaves while he walks. There's just, just a few things that I want to touch on, all right, in case you guys want to get a Maltese poodle yourself. This will give you an idea of the temperament, how things go on a daily walk. Okay, I walk him about 3 times a day and he's the best. All right, there's no issues at all. I do unleash him. So, yeah, the behavior might be just a little bit different. Him being leashed versus unleashed. But nonetheless, let's talk about it. All right, so sniffing. All right, this dude, he's a sniffer. I mean, that's what he does. He sniffs all over the place. Once he walks for about, a block or two, and he gets all that out, he gets his pee out, he gets his poop out, he's good to go. All right, from that point on, I kind of force him to, walk with me, kind of start paying attention. Yes, I know, start paying attention to other things. I start introducing different things to him, different noises. I've done that in the past and I currently still do it. So, just things to think about, all right, on your journey. All right, pulling on the leash. So I didn't mean to hit you, bro. Pulling on the leash. So I do, even though I walk him, you'll see my other videos, even though I walk him unleashed, I do still walk him with the leash. So it just depends on the atmosphere, where I'm going and how I'm doing things. But generally, if he just needs a bathroom break, in my neighborhood, I'm pretty good. I don't walk him with the leash, but I think I've wrung him out with not pulling anymore as to why I went to having him unleashed now. All right. So he doesn't pull at least as much as he did as a puppy. And, one of the reasons why I had to knock out the pulling is because on a regular leash that he has, I guess his breed and his size, he always coughs. He coughs. If I give him a correction on the leash, he coughs. All right. So instead of having a collar, right, I got him a nice vest. All right. Or you could just have a harness. All right. Those are meant probably a little better for smaller dogs. Okay. The bigger dogs, I mean, they're good. Apparently there's no issue. But from what I've been told, the smaller dogs, it's probably better, especially for a breed like this, to have a harness or some sort of vest that you can pull and correct from their back area, right? Or further down on the neck, okay? All right, next on the list, we have reaction to other dogs. So I remember when this guy was growing up, I mean, he just wants to fight everybody and he's running after everybody. All right. So big bully. Okay. I actually am working on trying to get him some time at dog parks so he can get used to, other dog smells and so forth and so on. Not necessarily, all right. Not necessarily, having to go meet dogs or anything like that, but more so just having to be around the environment. Okay. And that's what you want. All right. Your dog does not have to meet every single dog, playtime, and they got to run around together and play nice. Right. You just want them to be in the environment. It's just a bird. Okay. It's just a bird. Relax. All right. So, he's good. When I walk him in a neighborhood, if I see another dog, usually I cross the street, I'll be honest. He'll come with me and, he'll just look real quick, stare, and then I keep it moving. All right, so he doesn't really react, too crazy around other dogs. He doesn't run after other dogs. He used to, but we corrected that a while ago. So now he's pretty good. So if dogs are present, he's good. I cross the street. If we're in passing, I make sure to walk around, right? But I don't really have them like, hey, let's sniff each other and see who's the best here in this, in this environment. I don't really get into that. All right. So those are for the dogs. Reaction to people. He is a people person. He loves kids, especially. And I don't know how they can tell, but he loves kids and he loves people. Obviously, if he doesn't know someone, he takes his time, he looks, he sniffs, just like any other dog, right? All right, next on the list, distraction level. He's easily distracted, I won't lie. He's easily distracted, but when I have him focused in on some snacks or on his toy, right, anything he's playing with, he is excellent. He's quick to learn, quick to play, quick to react, okay? But, like when he's outside walking, squirrels and stuff like that, he's good. I tell him to leave it. I got this thing that I tie. I said, leave it. I know there's nothing you gotta leave. I say, leave it, and he's good. He'll just leave it alone if I say leave it. So that's my little, correction to him to say, don't even bother messing with it. All right. So he's pretty good. Pace. All right. This is important actually to me, and I'm still working on it. While we're walking, his pace. Okay. He tends to, how do I say? He tends to run up or jog, light jog for him. He's a light jogger, right? He tends to do a light jog. He notices that I'm not there and slows up, and then he's walking. And then he's light jogging again. All right. That's him for whatever reason, but I'm working on it. All right. I'm working on, and it's gonna be up to me. It's gonna be up to you, right? You have to keep a pace and then keep him or her on the pace. All right. So I'm not consistent with that. I need to be, and I'm working on it. So, but it's not egregious. It's not horrible. He just walks. He has a fast walk. And when he's up a little bit too farther in front of me, he does take a look back to see, hey, how far did I get? And he's like, no, I gotta wait for this guy. All right. So again, things to think about. If you have a bigger dog, every step they take is going to be a larger step. All right. If you're walking slow. So keep that in mind. All right. What do we got? Ace. Does he have any weird or quirky habits? What habits do you have, bro, that other dogs don't have? I don't know if you have any habits that are kind of weird. You know what he does that I heard that's a thing is he tends to go like this. Hey, look, he tends to go like this. Like he's saying, what's up? Now, he's not doing it right now, right? But it is a cue. It's a social cue for dogs. I don't know what it is yet, but if you want to put down in the comments what that is when they go like this. What's up? They just do a little nod. Put that down in the comments, please. And that way I could continue doing some research on that. But yeah, I think, any of the things that he does, that's just part of dogs, what they do, right? Giving the paw, a paw, right? He does, I guess that's a trick, right? Just anything they do. That head nod that I mentioned, they're yarning when they're not tired, stretching. Sometimes he winks. You know what? That might be original to him. Sometimes he winks. Sometimes he's looking at you and he just winks his eye. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But yeah, sometimes he'll give a little wink. And it's like, did you just wink at me, bro? I'm a dude. Anyway, those are just a few things in reference to how he moves on his walk, how he is on his walk. And you see, when I say walk, he's looking like, are we going? I took him twice already today. I took him, I always usually go and take him. Well, if I have to go to work, I usually take him at 5 a.m. That's my time. That's my work time to take him because I got to get back and get ready. If it's like a weekend, just like, you know, like how it is today, for me, today is a Sunday, then it's going to be a little later because I'd like to sleep in just a little bit. And he's good with that, so there's no issue. So I walked him earlier today, this morning. I walked him again for the afternoon, and he'll get another walk in a little bit. All right, probably around like 7:38. He'll get another walk. You want to go down? Go. I'll finish the video. Yeah, so he'll get another walk around like 7:30 or 8, and he'll probably poop again then. That's when he'll poop again, and then that'll be it. And then we're inside probably running around stupid in this place. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions in reference to, you know, any other things that you might want to question during the walk or just period about multi-poos, shoot me a comment. I read all my comments. I have a bigger following on other platforms, but I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. So if you don't mind subscribing, sharing, and liking, I'd appreciate it. This is a journey for me with this guy. I'm hoping till he lives many, many years. I just ran into a woman and she said her dog lived until 19, which is crazy. It's bananas. So that was pretty insane to hear. I've only heard about dogs living until they're like 14, 15, 16. 19 years of age is wild. That is wild. At any rate, thank you guys for watching. Peace and love. I'll see you in the next one.